right, I am here. So I realized last week that this does not have audio for you, Nick. I am so sorry that the audio does not come through on this. It sucks. I've got audio in my head, but I don't have the rest of it. So I am sorry. It's just the way things go. So if you are new to this channel, I am Edie Sellers. This is Game Hounds. We do broadcast every Sunday live from 2 p.m. to 2 p.m. East Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern with news, reviews, and commentary with Nick DiNicola. But this is not that. I am playing Crusader Kings 3 in a time and place where I don't have a lot of experience. So if you're watching this and you enjoy watching us ruin the memory of Ivar the Boneless, please feel free to like this. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up on this video or hit the notification bell and the subscribe to the channel, because it's not a bad channel if I don't say so myself. So, little background on Ivar the Boneless. I did some reading on him because that's what Crusader Kings leads you to do. Many of the characters in this game that you can play, and a lot of these guys, Prince of West Francia, Charles II, the Bald of West Francia, the East Francia, King Ludwig, and Jarl Bjorn Ironside of Upland. These are all real characters. Some of them are real, some of them are not. The big ones are. But Jarl, our character, Jarl Ivar the Boneless, is a real dude. If you've watched Vikings, like the first several seasons, remember there was Ragnar, who was the badass. And then there was, he had 2 sons, and then he had a 3rd son, and his wife, his mom, Astlog, was the wife, I think the 3rd wife of Ragnar Lodbrok. Ragnar was a badass. He was serious badass, and really, really created a lot of problems for Northumbria right here, which is who we're fighting right now. Raided horribly, pretty much took over and just beat them senseless. And Ragnar's death, and this was portrayed in the show, what came when he was captured by this guy, the king of Northumbria, and was thrown into a pit of snakes to die, and left his 3 sons. Now, going back a little bit, Ivar the Boneless is played on the show. He is very much heavily featured as the guy with the limp, that had bone problems, and it's historically they're not really quite sure if he had a limp, if he was club-footed, if he had some kind of bone disease. There's a lot of speculation of what his affliction was, but he was a master strategist. What he lacked in physical prowess, he made more than up for in military strategy and just being a crafty mofo. And the legend goes that Ragnar's wife, Astalog, was waiting at home, and she had had a premonition that she should not lay with her new husband, Ragnar, until 3 months after their marriage. And Ragnar came back from being on a raid and was so full of vim and vigor that forced himself, this is a nice way of saying you know what, on his wife Astalog. And when Ivar was born, he was born deformed. physically. But like I said, he made up for it by just being very, very, very good at military strategy, and became eventually such a bane to all of these kingdoms: Mercia, Wessex, Essex, East Anglia, Northumbria, Alba, all of these areas. He raided the hell out of them and just gave them hell. And when he died, um, and he eventually did die, he kind of disappeared, and it's assumed that he died because he was born in he's 46 years old in 876, so he was like 821. That nobody really knows the nature of his death. There were lots of rumors that he had asked to be buried in a mound in Northumbria, because eventually he ended up occupying many of these areas, and he asked to be buried in a mound, so that if at the entryway from the enemy territories, so that if the enemy rode by him, that his ghost would ride up and curse the person, curse the invader. And eventually, I want to say it was William the Conqueror, when he finally came around, and I could be wrong on that he reportedly, as the legend goes, found the mound, unearthed the body, and burnt it in a pyre to expel the spirit of Ivar, because he was so feared. So that's that story of Ivar the Boneless of Stuttgart. Now, as far as our game, if you remember, Nick, we were playing this and we were kind of getting everything ready to go. And then we saved, because it's like, okay, now we're ready to start the game. We played for like an hour, 2 hour, an hour and a half. Well, I did a lot of saving on my main character. And apparently you only have a limited amount of saves, and it doesn't, if it's going to repeat over a save, it doesn't just repeat over a save on that one character you're playing. It repeats, it saves over all the other ones. You lose the saves. So I did not realize that. So we lost our old save of Jarl Ivar. So I've put it back as best I can under the circumstances. There's a couple of things. One, our son Baird is alive. Yes, he sucks. He's good in diplomacy. At least this time when he loaded up, his diplomacy is at least somewhat good. And his younger brother, Sigrup, is all right. He's not bad. He's he can't think himself out of a box very well when it comes to intrigue, but he's all right. The shining light of the family, though, is Sigrid. Sigrid is actually pretty good, and I have already married him off to a young lady who has the Amazonian trait, which is passed down, hopefully, which is, as you can see, prowess is what helps you win a battle. Health obviously makes you live longer and survive stuff. And then attraction opinions, always good, because it affects women and homosexual men and bisexual men, which are surprisingly, there's not common, but they do exist, and they can be very helpful to be very attractive to them, even if you don't act on it. It makes diplomacy a little bit better. Her numbers are just effing miserable. She is not bright at all. She's craven, she's gluttonous, she's stubborn, and she is stupid as fuck. So, they're going to make some really strong, stupid babies. So, meanwhile, First things first, let's go back to our main character. We got to get ourselves some concubines because you do take a hit if you do not find a concubine. If you don't have enough concubines in your court, we do have a very nice option here of somebody of Siar in our court. So she's, she's all right. She's actually no, she's fairly terrible, but she's got this trusting trait, which is a good thing to have because as you can see, you want to have your trusting people, as many people in your court and as your vassals that are trusting because they do have a higher opinion of you and they do have the higher opinion of other people. They're just good people. So yeah. So I'm going to take Siar as our concubine because it just gets us a little closer. And man, I love the way they characterize these things. So we've got it's about as much as we could do with the exception we still have to decide our lifestyle. This gives us bonuses. Right now we have some pretty terrible diplomacy numbers. We are in a tribal government, which means that the amount of men that your vassals give you to fight, they are dependent upon how much they like you. That is the nature of a tribal government, tribal contracts with your vassals. Now I only have 2 vassals. And they both really freaking like me. One of them is my son. I did give Stidgar because he has such good numbers, and I had to get rid of because you can have only a certain amount of holdings before you go over your limit, or else bad things happen. So I did give Stidgar my one of my holdings to get us underneath our holding limit. But both our dudes like us an awful lot, and so Chieftain Ketil Bjornsson, he's all right. He's not crazy about us, but he's all right. But he'll send us his 253 levies, or a portion of his 253 levies, which is going to be good. The downside is that right now we need to have the Duchy of Man as my primary title to get the most amount of levies, because we are taking a penalty for that, and it is a fairly big penalty. It's like between, I think it's a 25% penalty, and if we become a high king without establishing this, it's going to be a 75% penalty. So it's a big deal. So I don't see any reason to I'm thinking we want to increase our tribal authority only because it will allow us to do some stuff that we were not able to do, including imprison other characters that are under us, which is always fun to do because then you can imprison them and strip their titles if you need. So we're going to do our tribal authority here. All right, so as we load into this game, we already have a war going on. We have actually 2 wars. We are attacking Petty King Edmund of East Anglia in the Sons of Lodbrok invasion of East Anglia. That would be a fight between this is sort of, yeah, I guess all the sons. Well, this is us. This is not us. This is us. I am one of the attackers. It says I don't have allies, but I guess this is all me. But this is the war that Ivar the Boneless started against Petty King Edmund of East Anglia for killing his father. And yeah, this is actually covered in Vikings, the game. So I'd really love to get my brothers to join in. They only have 4,000 soldiers total and 17 knights. I have 6,000 soldiers and 6 champions. They're looks like they're not very good. I have lower quality. So they probably have an advantage. Oh, here's what we want to do. What do we want to do with our lifestyle? Nick, you have any ideas? Iron Man is more interesting. Well, we could back out of this and do Iron Man. We could back out of this and do Iron Man if you want. Iron Man is scary as F because there is no saving other than when you quit the game and then you start back up again. It's terrifying. But we could do it. We do already are all the way down to overseer. We're going to have an awful lot of wars, which would be very nice to have these bonuses to movement speed and naval speed and light cavalry toughness. This would be good to have this because we're going to fight a lot in this with this character. That's what he does. I mean, I'm not necessarily role playing this dude, but he does fight a lot and we're going to have to defend ourselves a lot. But in order to defend ourselves, we need to have money. Money helps in every way, shape, or form. We got pretty good money. We've got 2 gold coming in. That is not enough to, well, actually, we're already up and we're making 2 gold. We're in pretty good shape with that. Marshall. So no need to quit. All right, let's do Marshall. We're about to go into a war. It is always a good thing to have. What's our dread? We should have a ton of dread. Oh, we have no dread. Oh, okay. What's our prowess? What's our prowess? We are 19. We are pretty badass. What's our knight situation look like? Or champions in this case. Oh, yeah, we don't have very good champions, do we? We could recruit some. It's going to cost us 3 gold. Bring it. 3 gold. Bring it. Still don't have a lot of great champions, but we can fix that real quick. Who have we got? I have 1 daughter. I think she's already married. Yeah, I have 1 daughter and she's married. She needs to pump out. Those 2 need to start pumping out some girls so that we can start getting some babies. Do we have any babies? Nope, he's not married. He's not married. Nobody's married. I am going to prevent him from, because I like him and I want to keep him and hopefully he will win. This is Sigrid. All right, Sigrid, I'm going to forbid you from being in a battle. Sorry, dude. I am also going to go here and I'm going to ensure that Chieftain Iverson is getting me new guys and increasing my knight's effectiveness and also getting more skills. Oh, you are terrible. Are you the best I can do? Yes. You're pretty good. You're terrible. We'll make we should have you as that anyway so that you can. Oh, what is I'd have to swap you with him and his numbers are probably terrible. So yeah, I'm not going to do that. My spy master's pretty good. This guy at level 15 is pretty good as my religious dude. Yeah, we got High Chiefess, who is my wife. We are going to switch her over. Oh God, she's got terrible numbers too. It's really not any. not any bonus to moving her over, but I guess why not? Let's move her over to chivalry. We may have to get rid of her. All right. So we got this war. Let's do this war. What have we got? Something we don't have a commander. I'm gonna command this because I have some of the best. We're gonna make this one big army. One big army under me, which automatically makes me a little more tough. We got 2 armies here. What do they got? They are just levies, just levies, just levies, and just levies. I have got 5,000 just levies. Really? All right. Do I not have any? Oh, of course I wouldn't. We need to get some soldiers. We need to create some men-at-arms. We need to get some light footmen. We need to get some bowmen. Each of these guys offset somebody else. Bowmen, levies are just dudes. They're farmers who live in your town who have agreed that if there's a war, they will show up. And levies are just basic dudes. You can see what their numbers are here. They do 10 damage. They only have 10 toughness, which is essentially health. They're pretty awful. Then you can create men-at-arms regiments, which not only take money to create, but also if you raise them, they take money to have, they take money to maintain, and they take even more money to raise them up and send them to war. So they get expensive, and it can cut into your monthly income pretty seriously. So we're not going to go nuts because we don't have much territory right now, so we don't have a lot of income. But we can create them, and they take time to cope to get together. They don't just automatically appear. Nothing is easy in this game. But bowmen are good against other skirmishers, and they have advantages in hills, forests, and taigas, which is a lot of this area can be beneficial for us. Whereas horses are real badasses, but they can be trouble. They're great on dry lands and great in plains, and everything else they kind of suck at. Pikemen are good against anybody that's got horses. Nobody in this fight has horses, and they're great in hills, mountains, and desert mountains, which is fantastic. But do I want them? Do I need them? They do 22 damage versus the bowmen who do, bowmen do 25. I think I would rather have the bowmen. So I'm going to create some bowmen. I probably will not be able to get them into this fight because it's going to take a while for them to raise. I can increase the rate at which they raise by, I think this increases the rate. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it where it is because I'm hoping that my existence they have a level 14 knight, 14, 16, 13. What are my knights like in this one? Let's see. That's me. Where do I find my knights? Well, I know I can find them here. Where's all my knights? Oh, I can call my dynasty member. Oh, Jarl Sigurdur. Okay, there we go. That's what we wanted. So this is the fight with East Anglia or invasion of Lothian. Let's see. East Anglia is the one that's there. This is the other war I'm fighting. Oh yeah, Yeah, he's a dead man. So it looks like these are the two armies of the two different fights that I've got going. So this is the fight that I want to, the East Anglia fight that I'm a little questionable about my ability to be able to win. So my Jarl, I want you to join on my fight with East Anglia. Call him to war. All right. Oh, I got to create the Duchy of Man sometime soon. Remind me to do that. All right. Start this up. See what happens. Meanwhile, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going after this guy. Hopefully this guy will continue to move forward and not turn around. All right, good deal. Let's go get him. Now these little casualty markers, when we move into areas like that, we incur casualties, which is tough. We're going to lose 500 soldiers just by moving here. But we will hopefully get this guy. Oh, I think he's going to get past us. Okay, this looks like is it our Jarldom? Well, we want to attack. Those guys are all heading up there to attack me up there. I am going to head over here. I'm really surprised I haven't heard from my brother. Don't want to do it that way. Yeah. All right, we got a new commander. So our marshal has, because I had it set to find us new commanders, he found this guy. Oh, and he's level 20. Oh, yes, he shall serve me. Oh, yes, he shall. What do we got here? Army of Warwick. Oh, looks like my dude showed up. Nice. So I have to rely upon our AI. AI does not do well here. To the loathsome Jarl Ivar, the spy master, has insulted me gravely. He has the audacity to name me an obnoxious bed swerver in front of my court. I demand satisfaction for this slight. So this is the Chieftain of Leinster, who is just over in Ireland over here. What we now know as Ireland, but he's just in that neighborhood. So yeah, he's like, pretty pissed off. So 3 things I can do. So who upset him? Oh, my vassal. So this guy is not my vassal. He is a neighboring ruler, as you can see. But my vassal has upset him, and he wants justice. So I can either give $15 to the chieftain and spend 75 of my prestige, which I could do. He will gain 15 opinion of me, and my vassal will get 15 of me. Dude has already lost 40 opinion, so that would recover a little bit back. Ketchel would plead for your forgiveness publicly, which would mean that he'd gain 20 back, but I'd lose 20 on my vassal, and he'd spend 150 prestige in order to do it. Or then I go, ha, good one, Kettle. So then Chieftain Coffrey will lose 30 of me. So he will be down to like 80, negative 80 out of 100 maximum. But my vassal will love me for that. As well he should. So what do you want to do? I mean, he is our neighboring ruler. We are in, I mean, he does not have, his military is vastly inferior to ours. So I'm not necessarily concerned about him attacking me. He doesn't have any alliances, so he can't call on somebody else. But that could call. He does have a claim on the High Chieftain of Meath, which is probably what I am probably going to go after. By the way, just in case you want to know, I will move this. Can I move this out of the way? Yeah. My lands are up here. And then I do also have this down here next to Leinster. Realistically, I either am going to start taking over Scotland or I'm going to take over what we know as Ireland, or both eventually. But yeah, so. But considering we're fighting a war right now for these territories, I'm thinking that we'll probably continue down this way. So it's not going to be real consequential if he starts a war with us. We can get there very quickly. We can kick his ass, but he can also, he could also start a bit of a something we got to handle. So thoughts, Nick? What should we do? He's our neighbor, so we will take him over eventually. You want me to laugh at him. You just want me to do terrible things to people all the time. That, remember, I can die in this, and it would end the game. All right, we're playing it like you want. I think it's a bad idea, but we're doing it. All right. So now he's going to hate us a lot. All right, let's see if we can win this. All right, good. He got off the boat. Excellent. So let's see if we can sack this. We're just going to go for the sack and make them come to us because we get an advantage for that they will not have. We got a faction already against me. We got some. The Argyle is upset. It's going to be a while, 46 months right now before they start saying we want independence, which is fine. They can be peasants and then I will just beat their asses down. So they're really not going to come at me? All right. So this is the siege. You can see the supplies are running low. All right. Now, if you're really crafty, what you can do right now, just to make sure everything goes super hunky-dory, and I have been known to do this. Ooh, I got to get a physician. Do I have anybody with high intelligence? Ha! Congratulations, you've been promoted. I prefer to have it as a girl. Oh, shoot. I should have probably done her. But she hates me. She's my concubine and she hates me. Oh my God. That's going to be a challenge. We need more girls in the court. But what you can do to really ensure that things go well, you find your son. She's already married. Find yourself a nice boy, right? And then you get him a spouse from out of town. Arranging marriage only arranges it within your sphere of influence, your court, or your immediate area. Finding a spouse is a way that you can get an alliance. Let's find you some alliance power. Ooh, and she's a quick giant. Oh, does she have any alliances? No, nobody with an alliance wants to make an alliance with me. That's terrible. No alliances to be had, really? Oh. I would love to have her be married into my court. There we go. So the Jarldoms of Sjaland. Sjaland has got 6 champions and a bunch of levies. Oh, he's got Coney, which are I think riders. Yeah. Woo. All right. That is a foreign ruler in Lasastia. Where are you? Well, it'd be hard for you to get to me, but you could get to me. Might not be a bad thing to have. Vastergotland. They've got pikemen and armored footmen and 940 levies. There's not a lot of good options for this, but I don't want to marry to a niece because I don't want them to be inbred. And it's hard to see when, how good they're going to be. They don't have any other than she's gregarious. She's acquired that at age 7. And they're my nieces. So I don't necessarily want my nieces. Don't want to worry about. And we're marrying a 29-year-old to a 2-year-old. Let's get over that. She's got some great numbers for being a little girl. Rana? Nothing. Looks like we're marrying her off to a 2-year-old. The 200 Coney is very tempting. But I'm actually thinking that might be our best bet. Vastergotland. Where is Vastergotland? Oh, is he already with us? Or is he fighting us? Oh, that's where he is. He's not a bad option. Yep, we're marrying him off to a 2-year-old. We don't want a matrilineal marriage. Matrilineal marriage means that the children will be born into the mother's house. We do not want that. We want those children born into House Ivaring. And she'll just barely upset. And this is going to create an alliance between Franny Hranefson and Vastergotland and us. Oh, who's got an inheritable trait? Not the girl. Must be Baird. Baird has the trait. Yeah, let's send the proposal. You can never have too many friends in this game. All right, we continue on. Yes, alliance formed, and hey. I already did call you to that. And you need to come here now. You know what I never did? I never decided if do I want to go down the Marshall tree? Yeah, we abandoned that. We're going to get bonuses to this for being in war. So I'm of the opinion that I want to do my chivalry I'll get a prowess boost, which I've already got massive prowess. My attraction opinion is me. I don't have to worry about that. I'm already married. Although I do need more concubines, and I'm getting an advantage of +5 when it comes to fighting. The advantage is in a battle, which is always a good thing to have. So let's do that. All right. We are all done up. I still have to nominate a successor. All right. Continuing on. Here come the friends. Oh, God dang it. If I leave this, how many days do I have left in this? 17 days. Can you hold out for 7? Oh, no. We're going to kick your ass now. Sorry, guys. You just got engaged too damn soon. Now, we're going to come to you. So what he did is he put himself in the wetlands, which gives him an advantage. It makes things tough for me. What I can do now, I still have way too much bonus for this. There are people who have benefits. I don't have any of them on me at the moment. But there are people that come that have benefits that can give them an advantage in wetlands, but I don't have anyone, and they're not close enough to me as far as my abilities. So he's going to try and work that advantage to as best he can. But I've got 5,000 soldiers. This has got, looks like it's got 6 knights. Yeah, we're in pretty good shape. All right, so in a fight, it's essentially, think of it like dice rolls. Our guys, their guys, our quality, their knights, our knights. There's different stages, initial stages, early battle phases, late battle phases, and then wrap up. Right here is the number when you have fairly even amounts. Right there is the number you want to watch. That is the advantage. Essentially, how many more people you're killing than they are. And in a battle like this, I would love to see, since we're a little underpowered by about 1,000 men, I would love to see more advantage, but we will see how this goes. Oh yeah, there we go. Now the rolls are coming, and you can see their number will drop faster than ours. Oh, I was wrong. I had more than them. I was wrong. But still, we're going to kick his ass because he doesn't have any advantage. And our numbers are increasing because he is losing knights, as you see, which affect his abilities to have good rolls. Who are this? Oh, this is East Anglia. Good. We're actually fighting on that East Anglian battle. We've already got 36%, 38% in the battle. Not just this battle, but in the war. We've got a 38% advantage. That's our war score. When it gets to 100, then we get to take it. We get to enforce our demands. And we beat them. Sure wish you could hear this because it makes it so much better. All right. So we have beaten him. We have taken this. We are close enough. Nice thing is that these cities of his, the loot is 4 there. The loot is 4 there. So he doesn't have much loot. So it doesn't really matter. We're going to take his cities and siege those down. Oh, you know what I just realized? We're at 100%. So what is our demands on this one? We will seize all the territory here. So we will actually get this territory, the Kingdom of East Anglia. There's not much extra money that we can make by sieging those towns. So let's just enforce those demands. All right. That's one more down. We cannot get rid of our armies just yet. Now we got to go to this place and get Umbria. And our buddy we just got into the alliance with, his guys haven't even shown up yet. I'm above my domain limit. The nice thing is that now that I have these extra 2 counties, I am above my domain limit, but I don't get a I haven't acquired any penalties for this yet. The reason why they have a limit is because if you hold everything for yourself, your other vassals and everybody else is like, ooh, you're greedy. You're just holding on to stuff for yourself. And they get a little pissed off. So they haven't gotten pissed off yet because I've just acquired this, but I can distribute this to my loyal followers and it will help. And I'm going out in the water, even though it costs me a little bit because I'm still making money, which is good. By the way, how are my... Ooh, I've got my guys. I can still raise them. I don't need to because it will just cost me money. It cost me money if I raise them. But speed this up a bit. The reason why I'm spending a little bit of extra money because it's faster if you go by boat because it's only 1, 2, and then I can get off versus this would be like 7 or 8 different moves. Even though your move onto water is much slower than where are you getting off? I am going to get off here. Four. Yeah, there's not much money to be had. These are pretty poor times. All right. We are going to siege the town with the raiders. You know what? No, we're going to go after these guys first. We're going to fight them. And he has put himself into an area that is hills. But fortunately, guess who does well in hills? Well, actually, we don't have any archers, but we're going to beat his ass because we're going to beat his ass. I think we'll catch up to him. Come on, catch up to him. He's got some kind of speed advantage. So I'm not going to be able to do that. So when the arrow turns gray, it means you're locked in. So first there, that poor town's going to get raided, and then it's going to get sieged. Oh, we ran into somebody else. Who's this? Oh, he's just raiding. The raiders are going to take care of him. Well, probably not. All right, so somebody offered me a white piece. Oh, he offered me a white piece. Oh, yeah. Everybody else has signed the white piece? It would end this war. Does he have any? Oh, he does. He has. Oh, he's being raided. Oh, he's defending on another. Well, that's our war, but he's got another. Oh no, that's our war there. So Jarl Halfland has his own war going on from the Sons of Lothbrok. So it looks like they're doing multiple wars rather than getting together and having one war. They're doing 3 wars. My liege, all these lieges. Oh, no. They're my vassals. Fuck it. I am not signing that. I'm going to decline that. I got the allies and the men. I haven't even raised my men at arms. So, oh wait, that's not where I want to go be. Oop, I'm just attacking a wrong town. Oops. I want to be up here. No, I want to go that way. I'm just attacking a random town. I'm sitting around the map table when Mayor Borkvard, he is my vassal. And Mayor Asbjorn, sorry, Mayor Asbjorn and Mayor Borkvard are getting together and they're having an argument. He is also my vassal and also my champion. He hates me. They both don't like me very much. Borkvard eagerly points out that all the prime targets we should immediately send raiding parties to pillage, while Asbjorn sits back and patiently advocates for us to secure critical positions and wait for the enemy to come to us instead. It's my right to decide our ultimate course of action. So, my high martial skill allows me to employ both strategies, and it's all good. And as much as I would love to ask you, Nick, and we could just, go for Asbjorn's plan, go for Borkvard's plan, and get bonuses and then lose opinions, we can get it all. Nice. We're getting it all. Didn't I tell you to go? Oh, is this? Yeah, this is where I want to be. All right. I really wish I could pump the music in because it would make this much better. You wouldn't have to sit and watch it in the silence. The music and the sound effects really do add something to it. All right. Let's win this fucker. Up. Somebody's coming at me. Sacking of Mon. With the fall of the settlement of Hillman to Chieftain Road, much greater the Mon has been left bare to rampaging Belmarkian forces. As there are few local fortresses of size left to oppose them, the raiders have carried off every precious item and scrap of silver they can find. Curse these meddlesome savages. This is a foreign ruler. So I can spend some of my... Oh, it's my spy master. Oh, his place got ravaged by a... I was not aware that was going on. I can give him some money. Yeah, let's give him some money. He just got his ass handed to him. They're all fighting amongst themselves. And no, they're fighting me. How are we doing? Oh, that's right. All of my allies went home. Whoops, I forgot about that. Oh, I've got some prisoners. How much will Thane also come? It came from my raids, or the last one from the last war. Yeah, I'll take 30 from you. And he doesn't have any more money. So now the question becomes, I can convert him and gain a weak hook. Hooks are used to make people do things they don't want to do. I can recruit him. He's not great. Or I can kill him. I can execute him. And I don't get any downside because he is a Catholic and we consider them hostile. So I don't get any downside for that. I won't be considered a tyrant if I execute him. So what is it, Nick? Do I convert him, which will help me later because he is going to be one of the people living in my land that I just recently acquired. He's got no family, so that's going to be fairly limited. Or do we murder him? You start as your son. You're right. But you want to do as much advantage as you can, as much as you can before you die. So yeah, murder him, keep him. It's up to you. Should have probably looked at his numbers to see before I let him go. Yeah, he wasn't that great either. So that's this guy. I await your instructions, sir. What shall we do with this poor, poor man? Is he destined for the gallows? We would burn him at the stake. Terrible way to die. But it smells like bacon. How are we doing on this fight? Ooh, this is not good. I made a very fatal error in that I let my allies go instead of calling them back. We can recover from it. Oh, I can negotiate alliance with my brother. Fuck yeah, I'm going to have a negotiation with him because he's got pretty good numbers, as I recall. No, he's just got 6 champions. But more friends, better. I'm not going to be taking over him anytime soon. I'm going to call him to war. Yeah, well, of course we got low control in counties. They're all the counties we just acquired. They want us to convert the faith in Argyll? Yeah, we can convert the faith in Argyll. Convert faith in Argyll. That'll only take 46 years. Yeah. This guy, it really helps when there is a very high number here. Do we have any better? Anyone better here? Because we can actually fire this guy. In this faith, we can actually fire our priest, which when the Catholic Church, you cannot. I doubt we'll have anybody. No, he's the best. Survey says convert. Mercy is good sometimes. All right. Look at you being nice. Look at you. All right. We are going to convert. Go to my prisoners. We're going to demand conversion, and we're going to get a weak hook out of him too. Because if we're going to do one, we might as well do other, have both. Weak hooks, you never know. They might be helpful. All right, we're going to negotiate that release. So yeah, we're going to lose this battle. Who's in here? Here's what we're going to do. When I retreat, I'm probably going to retreat all the way back down here. Now we have, as you recall, just levies. I am going to create a rally point right there, and we are going to raise the rest of my army, which includes my men at arms. It isn't much, but we're going to come back way stronger. Alliance formed. Call on my ally. Absolutely call him to war. Oh, he's already in another war. All right, so can't call him to war. Why am I fighting? He's fighting me. Oh, we're being raided. Why are you fighting? Are you fighting on my father's killer's side? I don't understand. This is why this is frustrating in that I have no idea why I am fighting my brother here. Is he allied to him? He's allied to me. Then why is he fighting me? This makes no sense whatsoever. This makes zero sense. I don't understand. We should be both attacking. Maybe I can offer to join the war. There we go. Offer to join war. I don't get it. Why is he fighting me? Really? That's where you're going to send me back to? Oh my God. Well, that sucks. All right. Who's my commander here? Oh, my badass commander. I don't get why he's acting as if he's the enemy. I do not understand this. Looks like they're coming to me. What do I have an advantage in? Oh no, not very smart. What have I got here? I've got the bowmen. They don't have anything they're not good in, but they have an advantage in hills, forests, and taigas. And then we've got the light footmen who have an advantage in forests, taigas, and jungle. We are in wetlands. Is there a taiga anywhere? Plains, forest, forest. Oh, I lost track of him, so I can't see what he's got. Plains, forest, forest, plains, wetlands, forest, plains. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could get myself over wetlands. I can get myself over to this forest. And hope he doesn't have any archers. But I really don't understand why he is attacking me since I'm not his enemy. We're still sailing home. Because he's here somewhere and I can't see him. Oh, my sons of age. I should probably get him married off while I can. I don't know where he went. There we go. There's my buddies. Can I walk up here without? Oh, look at you. You're already raiding on my spot. Excellent. Yep. Nope. Want to go here. Uh-oh. Twist of fate of Odin. The twist of fate have not always been to my advantage. I think it's Odin knows that I was cursed the day I met petty King Aelia. Today, however, that curse has been lifted. Fate has smiled upon me, brought that evil spawn of hell to his grave, not one day too soon. So I don't even think I have much stress. I have no stress to worry about. But I lose 35 stress. So my arch enemy has died. The war continues on because his son has taken over. No. Where is East Anglia anyway? Northumbria. Who's my war against now? Oh, his daughter. Petty Queen of Northumbria. So these guys are actually trying to take this region back, but they can't because they don't have enough people. So that's fine. Those two guys can stand outside the gates and scream. Meanwhile, our occupiers are like, "We fought in your general direction. Your mother was a hamster and your father smelled of elderberry." So they're a hostile army, but they're not my enemy. And I don't want to necessarily get into anything else. I frequently forget to restart. Oh, now they have 5 people. Reinforcements. The AI on this is not broken, but it's not very good. But at least, good for you. You did the right thing. But like, for example, he just wandered off after doing the right thing. The AI does that. All right, we're at 77%, and we're now at 100%. Now, first off, you double check to make sure you don't have any prisoners. Oh, we have 1 prisoners. He's got pretty good numbers. He's got pretty good learning. He would make an excellent, but he's Catholic. He can't exactly be our dude, but we could convert him, and we could convert him and then turn him into our high priest. Or we could take his money if he has any. Nope, he has no money, so it'd just be a favor. Or we can execute him by burning him at the stake. It is your call, Nick. Convert him and make him our priest. That would be a shitty job. He is a nobody. He doesn't have any family relationships or anything. So there's really no downside to murdering him. We don't get any bonuses for that. Oh. There's our levies. They're all just hanging out over here doing nothing. Convert again. Okay. We lose dread when this happens. I don't think we actually have any dread. By the way, when you murder someone, when you execute someone, you gain something that is called dread. Dread is that thing that makes people fucking afraid of you and afraid to cross you. So there is advantages to executing, especially when you can get away with it by because they're of a different faith. Like, for example, see, I don't get any downsides. I gain 16 dread. I gain 25 piety, which is always important to have. And I can execute him without being a tyrant, which is means when you're a tyrant, it lowers everybody's opinion of you. But dread is actually a good thing to have because it means people are fucking afraid of you and they will, things like this faction over here that's gaining members, they're not exactly afraid of me. It does have advantages to execution. Our enemies will become our biggest evangelicals. He doesn't really have much sway. He's got no family. So it's only going to be him saying, okay, I got, he's lowborn. He doesn't have any family. I'm not saying that that's a bad idea, but I'm saying that, there are better ways to use this body right now. Okay. All right. Yeah. I think murdering him would be nothing but positives for us. And converting him does not really do much since he's lowborn and he doesn't have any family that he converts with him. Like if he had kids, I'd be like, oh yeah, because all of his kids would be converted as well. But it's just one guy. Yeah. Executed. Gone. Just that fast. And look at our dread. It's now up to 21 when it was at what? 5? Little execution goes a long way. All right. So now we are going to seize all of Petty Queen's Blaya's target kingdom. So we get all that. This is all going to be ours. Well, this is going to be ours. So we will have little something north, little something south, little something east. So yeah, that's not bad at all. We're going to enforce those demands. By the way, you have to always look at this before you sell off your prisoners because your war score from prisoners, I have done that and made that mistake that I have been at 100%. I'm like, oh, thank God. I just barely held on to the end of this war and then sold off the prisoners before I quit, before I won the, finished the war. And one of those prisoners was like 50% of my war score. So I went back down to 50%. I'm like, motherfucker. So then I had to keep fighting. So yeah, always check that before you sell off your prisoners. All right. So now we have gone from having 2 titles to 12 titles. We are way above our domain holdings. And we are already starting to see the vassal opinion, the domain taxes start to go down because we hadn't given away our stuff. We are definitely hurting. But wait, what's this conquest? I got another war that's going on? Somebody started a war with me? I didn't even see that. All right. All right. Where's this war happening? All right. Looks like we're on the move. Geez, this start with Ivar the Boneless just does not let up. we got all these new lands that we have to get under control. So the way you do that is you go to your counselor. Oh, yay. Fame and glory is important. Oop. Gonna go to my counselor. And I want to go to my chief. Oh, God, do we have a better marshal now? Please tell me we have a better marshal. Yes. Mayor Olaf. Sorry, chieftain. He's going to lose 20 opinion of me. He has 86. We're pretty good. And he wants a seat on the council. Don't we all? So yeah, we're going to lose 60. He'll still like us a little bit. All right. That's going to help a lot. Do we have a better steward yet? He's a nobody. He doesn't hold anything, which doesn't hurt me too bad. Oh. There we go. Slightly better. Not great, but slightly better. And then we're going to unite these armies because they do better when they're united, especially under me because I've got such badass numbers. And we're going to actually put it into my son's hands because he's got a bonus as a military engineer that reduces the siege time. And we don't have to worry about his prowess because we're not fighting anything. Oh, you know what we forgot to do? These guys are really... So control is, if you go to an area, it will say how much control you have. That wants to be 100. And you can see how the levies, the amount of men that they give to you to fight, and the amount of taxes is reduced by 85% because our control is 14. Now, control grows over time, but it's still a pain in the ass. This control's at 39. So yeah, we're taking a huge penalty on the amount of money that we're getting and the amount of men that we're getting out of them. So yeah, that's kind of a big thing. So we want to go to our dude and start increasing the controls in the county. It's going to take a long time. It's going to be 3 years. Or 1 chivalry. We're going to switch her over to... I'm going to switch her to court politics because that's going to keep people happy. And I'm going to direct my politics. How are my vassals doing? Do my vassals love me? No, they do not. They do not. I have a lot more vassals now, and they are not happy with me. Mayor Borkvard really hates my guts. In fact, I think he may be my rival now. Is he my rival? No, he's not a rival. He just really effing hates me. So a couple things I'm going to do. One, oh, wow. They really don't like me. This is a powerful vassal who wants a seat on the council. That's what that little red fist means. So I want him to be happier before everybody else. I'm going to do something called a sway, which means I make nicey, and it takes 20 months to make nicey to get 25 opinion. He'll still hate me at the end of 20 months, but he'll hate me less if we're successful. So we're going to start that sway now. And then, and this is, by the way, this right here is where that number is important because they need to be afraid of me, because if not, they will rise up and they will want to be independent. And I have to have them really effing scared of me. Yeah, Lothian bandits running rampant. Of course. And the AI is just running around like a chicken with its head cut off, because that's what it does. Ooh. I may not get there, dude. I'm sorry. I don't think I'm going to get there. Oh, you ran like a little bitch, but you pulled me off of here, so now I have to start my siege again. Oh, he's going to meet up with his buddies. You know what? I'm sorry. I'm just going to have to let my guys just die, because I've only got 3 months left on this. And why doesn't he come up to me? Come up to me. Don't start a freaking siege on something you can't hold. Just keep running and run towards me. Run towards me. You deserve to die. There's one guy left. You want to run towards me now? Okay, we are at 19%. All of my lands are not being attacked, but oh yes, no, look at you. Yeah, when you move somewhere, the AI goes, oh yeah, I'll move with you. There we go. Oh no, it looks like actually he has sieged some of my territory right in here. This stuff I just recently got. So I have to unsiege that, unoccupy it. Yep, and there is the Peasant Revolt. How many are we looking at? And there's somebody who wants to claim my chieftain. Oh, man. Never. We have been burdened with your oppressive laws for far too long. No more. We are done paying you taxes. Once your coffers dry up and your larders are empty, you will wish you had treated us more fairly. Not going to happen, friend. Rally the troops. As soon as I'm done with this, I'm coming for you. I think these are these are the peasants. Are these the peasants? Yeah. Pretender rebels. This is such a difficult one. You know what I have to do? I really, really have to deal with right now in the middle of this war, giving away some of these domains, because I am, look at this. My taxes and my levies have dried up. I have got to do something about this. So, all right. I have got all of these titles. I'm under siege. Oh, that was all through there. Oop. You know, I'm at the beginning of this. Let's just get you done. Now, we got to get rid of some of these things. So first things first, we have got to go to a character screen. We want to look at our court, somebody who's not a ruler, and look and order them by their opinion of me. Barrett loves me, but he is a terrible manager. Don't know that I want him. Oh, and something I want to look to see if there's anybody who has the trusting trait that I want to. Yeah, she's not going to work. Okay. Then we want to go to content. That is another trait that you want in your vassals. Nobody. We want honest. Here we go. You know, our son is not a bad dude, and neither is this guy. I mean, for this age. He's a novice physician too. Oh, this is our physician, I think. Yeah, let's give it to our son. So this is what we're going to do. We can grant him some titles. Oh, but there's no titles here that would make me, he'd be independent of me. Oh, that's a bad thing. That would be a bad thing. Can I create? Oh God, what a mess. What a mess. We can create some titles. Duchy of Man, Duchy of East Anglia, Duchy of Lothian. If I create the Duchy of East Anglia, how much does that? That's going to be 3 locations. We give him this area. I would keep the duchy, but I would give him 3 3 of the earldoms. But I'm only allowed, I think, 2 duchies. Oh. This is what happens when you go too fast. What I need to do is I need to create the kingdom of Alba here. So I can be the king and then I can give away all the duchies. Shoot. All right. Oh, it only cost me 125 gold. That's good. But I will be going into the negative as far as my it gives me 300 prestige. Okay. That's good. So we're going to create that title. All right. Then we're going to create the next title, which is the Duchy of Lothian. And that's going to give me a de jure title of this of Linlithgowshire. De jure means that by law, that's my land. And when you create a duchy over somebody else's land, by law, you get the de jure title of the land. It's kind of a law thing. There's de facto, which means in fact, and then there's de jure, but means it by law. And he is the de facto county, the count of that county, because he is sitting as the controller of that county. But I'm the de jure owner of that county, and that's when my de jure comes up against his de facto, and I take it from him. But it gives me a claim. And that's the Duchy of Lothian. And that's where I am now. So yeah, Lothian is where I'm probably going to create my first kingdom. Creating the title. All right. So now I'm not granting that to anyone just yet. I am going to go to my character screen, pull back up my son. We got to get him married. I am going to grant him the titles. I can't give him all of them. I can only give him some. I can give him, I got to get rid of 4. I can only have 4. So I have to get rid of 8, 9, 10, 11. I get to get rid of 7. This is not going to be, it is not going to be possible. I don't want to give you the Jarldom of East Anglia. I don't want to break up the Studgar. This is a terrible idea. I have to keep one because I can't be the Jarl without holding something within that. Dublin and Annandale. I don't want to save that. I don't want to lose that. That'll get me down 4. It's still going to piss people off. Oh, it's a terrible idea. You know what? I'm going to hold on to them. Here's why. It's going to make it a hell of a lot harder. It's going to be a lot easier when I become king of this area. And that is what I'm going to do. I am going to become king of Alba. And I am just going to, because I already got this. No, I've got this area. I'm about to get this area. I got this area. Oh, sorry, Siri. I don't mean you. I got this area. I got all this. I'm going to want to take Sutherland, and then I'm going to, I think, own enough to be able to be the king here. And if not, I will start, if I don't have there's the king of Alba. Oh, he's got a hook on. I'm not a hook, but it's allied to my dude. Yeah, that's not going to happen. So here's what's going to happen. I am going to go to my priest and stop you from your 43-year effort to convert a county. You are going to fabricate a title on Gallery. Or fabricate a de jure claim on that county, so that when I'm done, hopefully I will be able to start right up and kick their ass and take their stuff. All right, that's taken care of. Now we're going to kill you. Are you peasants? No. Okay, this is the other war that I'm fighting. These are the peasants elsewhere. The peasants in Argyle. It looks like they're trying to... It looks like they're sieging it, but I can't see a siege progress. Oh, they do have a siege going. All right, I got 7 months to get out there. Oh, fun. It's one of those cases where you're just overthinking shit. All right, and there we go. That's how it's done. It just... yeah, sometimes you just need to kick asses and take names. So, as you can see, here we go. The Earldom of Lothian. There's the war score from the prisoners. I have a captured heir, but I have a war score from the battles won and from occupied holdings that exceeds 100%. So I don't have to worry about it too much. In peasant uprising, yeah, they're just peasants. All right, that's taken care of. Now, next one. We've got 3 prisoners. It looks like that maybe, or is this one? Looks like this is the one I'm getting that extra space for, because the rest of them are lowborn. There's London. Ooh, he's a bit of a beast. Look at that. Let's see, what are these things he's got? Oh, he's the peasant leader. He's zealous. What's his... Oh, he's Catholic. Oh, God dang it. Why do you have to be a zealous Catholic? He's not going to have any money. But you know what we can do? We can recruit. Oh, he won't do it because he's zealous. See? So he won't take the conversion. Oh, I don't want to kill you. You have no money, right? Fuck. Bye-bye. This has got to be our prize right there. Because he's only 10 gold. Oh, we're still fighting. Stop. I'm not, I don't know which one is the one that's given me that extra 50%. So I'm not taking any chances. I'm just gonna... I don't need the money that bad, although 50 gold would be nice. Oh, this is the guy. And that's the ally. Malsurf Mechanical. All right, so let's see. There we go. Of Strathern. That's the guy. So this guy is okay to leave, to let go. what you look like. 12. Ooh, that's an awfully nice little thing to have. This is a really nice thing to have because you can whittle down another larger army a little bit faster. 10 gold or recruit. Will you convert? Yes. Will you recruit? Yes. Will you recook? No. We could recruit him and make him a knight. Okay. This is. Do we go for the money or do we go for door number 2 and convert him and make him one of our knights? He's not a fabulous knight. He's an okay knight. He's a level 12. But, when you look at our knights or our champions are, he'd fit right in there. We run 7 champions when we run, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he would fit right about in the middle of what we have. I would like to see these numbers much higher, but it would knock out a 9 for replacing it with a 12 when we fight. Your call, my friend. I could go for the 10. I could go for the money. I could go for the 10 gold. Yeah, it's about right. 10 gold is about what we would take. What we'd need. He's very aptly priced. That's about the value of him as a convert who into my court. And we'll marry him off to a nice astrolog girl. They'll make lovely babies. Does he have any inheritable traits? Did I see any? No, he's got none. Yep, 12 is better than 9. All right. So that's what we're going to do. You're going to negotiate a release by demanding his conversion to Astrolock or Asatru and whatever. I'm sorry. I'm terrible at this stuff. And then recruit him. That's what we will do. Now you, my friend, I'm not going to get that money out of you because you're going to get released, but I am going to get you. He's going to give me 24 gold, so I get half of that. And now I can finally freaking disband my army. Finally disband my army and try to figure out what my next move is. By the way, when you disband armies, you don't get all your guys back all at once. They've got to come back to their homes for the battlefield before you can call them again, or you're reduced. You're seriously reduced in the amount of people you got. So we're disbanding. And if you look, you can see all my unraised soldiers that are sitting here. I only have 3,500 out of 7,500 because it takes time for them to come get back to where they are. And I've got special hosts. That's that extra 5,000, which is nice. Nice to have. Who are you? Oh, are you? Yeah, they're just remaining. That just hasn't dissipated yet. All right. So we started out with a couple of little spots, and now we've got quite an interesting hodgepodge. So we don't have this. Maybe we should be going for that. Where are we? Oh, where are we? In him getting my de jure. He's a quarter of the way. And he's going on this county here, Gowrie. So might as well start it back up. We only got 17 months left of him getting order in that one county. Who's this fighting? Foreign commanders. Yes, you do not have any choice but to accept your conditions for release. Welcome to the club, Conlon. Oh no, and this is the downside. God dang it. Just when you think you're going to get a little bit of peace and sort stuff out, your shithead brother gets into a fight and you need to go help him. All right, what are we fighting for? The Chieftain of Finland. Who are we fighting against? He's already losing it. Yeah, he's already losing it bad. And they got nobody. Yeah, sure. God dang it. How far do we have to go for this fight? Where's Finland? All the way over here. Oh, it's such a... By the time I get there, it's going to be over. But I don't dare, because if I don't, then he's going to lose 20 opinion of me, and I'm going to lose 350 fame, which I do have some fame now. No, fame. Yeah. All right. Let's do this. All right. Let's get our guys. Where's the closest spot for me to launch from here to Finland? I could probably launch from here. Yeah, let's move it just to be on the safe side. What are you doing? Just hanging out? Okay. You do you, boo. So I'm not going to raise that many, unfortunately, because I don't have that many to raise. Because they just got off of another war like 3 days ago. Faction created against me. Now who's pissed off at me? I got this guy. He is the only guy who says he should be the head of the Studvar. Studvar. Yeah. You do you, boo. And he's on my council? Is he on my council? He's my son and steward. Is this Siegfried? This is Siegfried. God damn it, bastard. I was gonna make you my heir, you shithead. All right. So who's upset with me now? Earldom of Vermonda. Where is that? Oh, down here. Where I'm standing. Nothing is ever easy in this game. All right, where are we going? We are going to Finland. Why did you even call me? Okay. You go there. You go get yourself. Actually, you know what? Ugh, my computer's running so slow. Let's go attack the capital. Maybe we'll get some good prisoners out of it. All right. Faction has been disbanded. Who was disbanded? Oh, the Peasant Rabble disbanded. Prisoner executed. Yeah, I see how the prisoner executed and then something disbanded. It's the way that things happen. I joined a war. Faction created against you. Neighboring ruler won a war. Oh, so down here. That's Oriel. Okay. So ultimately, what I want to do is I want to take over the kingdom of Alba so then I can start handing out stuff like it's Halloween. Ooh, who's here? Oh, Vestfold, just another tribe-ish thing, small thing. And then probably take over Mercia, Wessex, Cornwall, all these little guys. And then also be taking over this. So eventually I can create Britannia. And Britannia will be Norse. Because that's how I roll. So can't really start a war right now because I'm sending my guys off to war. And then when I disband them, it's going to take even more time to raise them. But I still have to get my... Can't really raise them. I can still have 17 months before I get even the thing of Gowrie. But these guys I'm coming for. I need to get Gowrie. I need to get Fife, Inverness, and Ross. I do need the county of Ross, and I do need the county of Inverness, I think. Maybe just these two counties and those two counties. Ugh, there's a lot of fighting going. It's going to have to happen. Now, is there another way that I could do this that doesn't require fighting? Because we got to deal with also this stuff's going to... Oh, he went and got himself betrothed to a 7-year-old. Awesome. Oh, no, I betrothed him to the 7-year-old. All right, so let's get you... at age 30. See all these claims? These are all my claims. So this is where the partition inheritance becomes an issue. My son. We need to get you oh, he's got no kids, and there's his primary heir. Huh. What we're looking for an old man. Oh, he's got no children. He owns all the other 3. Yeah. What's my... Ooh, look at that. The other thing I can look at is the kingdom of Alba. Oh, look, he's got children, and he's got oh, and I don't have any babies. Do I have any babies yet? Any girl babies? Please tell me you got some girl babies. Still no girl babies. Oh, I need another concubine. You know what? I love you, but I need to divorce you. We need a young spouse, which is the nice thing about being Norse. I just go divorce. I don't have to go to the Pope and get, clearance on that. We need a real smart girl who's young and fertile. Let's see what we got going here. We need them young and pumping out children with some good inheritable traits. You're going to make things happen. She's pretty and slow. Not what we're looking for. We want, okay, this is possible. She's beautiful and quick. What we really, really want, the one that, like, the superlative. Really? That is all that's going on in town? There's nothing else? So we want genius, but there's no geniuses rolling around, and there's no Herculeans. There's a robust 26-year-old. Let's do beautiful and quick, because there's different levels that have to of things. There's the, was it hale, robust, and Herculean or Amazonian if it's a woman, and then there's quick. What's 2 candles? We not have any 2 candles. I forget what the 2 candles are. Quick, something else, and then genius. And these give you huge boosts to your stat. And then we've got the beautiful traits, the physical traits. And there's this thing you want to do here that is strengthen the bloodline, where you have to have a trait from the Bright Minds group, a trait from the physical characters group, and a trait from the physical specimens group, and at least one of these. And no bad congenital traits. And then you can strengthen your bloodline, and it's a really good thing. It makes essentially everybody... It increases your house prestige and your renown and your fame. And renown and fame are a whole different ball. I mean, that's a whole different mechanic, but it is something that you want. So, getting this into our bloodline, it would be a good thing. And we want this to be a patrilineal marriage. We want to send that proposal. Let's see if we can make... Oh, there's a young 18-year-old. It can be a concubine. She can be a bastard. Yay. Okay, we'll take you as a concubine. That's always good. This helps improve stuff. All right. We need some girl children so that we can start marrying some girl children into these houses. So especially with somebody, if they're old and they've got a person that's their heir is unmarried, it's a really important thing, because that way essentially you can marry into the king or queenship of the thing. But if we depose him, but he's got an heir, If we murder him, he's got heirs. How old is he? 68. Oh no, he's not fertile anymore. That's why he has a 17-year-old. He may turn out a kid after all. Looks like he didn't make it. Does it say why he died? Had his head ripped off. Okay. Very specific there. Now, this is going to be tough. Oh, man, there's just so much fighting to be done here. Is there a better way to do it? I don't know that I can get it by marriage. Oh, hey, look at that. I have got one of these. I can bellum justicum, essentially a casus belli. That's what my priest is doing right now. A malevolent cause, a cause for war, essentially, is a casus belli, meaning that my claim on your territory is my casus belli for going to war with you for that claim. And you do have to pay for that. And it is always expensive. All right. And I can't change my focus just yet. So we'll have to stay with that for a little while. We're about to get another one. Good Lord. Are we at... Oh, well, here we are. We are laying claim. No, we're not. Come on, lay claim. Oh, we're at 100%. Essentially, I went over there, went sightseeing, and came back. And I get credit for it. Oh, but he's going to lay siege to it. Okay. He's going to siege it all the way through. No, he's not. There we go. I got no war contribution, so I didn't get anything out of it. Fucker. Bastard. I don't know why I even bothered to help. I don't even know why I raised my armies for you. All right. So now I got to wait for my armies to recharge while we do this fabricating the claim. Now, while we're doing that, we can figure out what's going on with our kids here. We need to find you a spouse. I don't have cavalry. I got skirmishers. This helps my archers, my spearmen, which I don't have yet, my heavy infantry, all of them, and it increases my movement speed, which has been an issue. Yeah, let's do an organized march. And then let's get my kid married up. Let's start up the game and let it just move because I need to get this thing done before I can do my next thing. So my kid, my child, needs a wife. We need to arrange a marriage. This is the one. No, this is not the one with the good stats. Need to get some alliance powers here. She is with Småland, and Småland is a... Oh, well, I guess they're not yet. They were a beast. They'll get to be a beast later. Isra Ubbing. He is my half brother, so this would be my niece. Yeah, that would be a bad idea. So not really any alliances that I can make. So then just let's get him... let's get him somebody who just is a grand. Oh, wait, do I have that set for alliance power? I think I have it set to inheritable. I would love to get some inheritable, but there's just not enough. My niece. County of Montague. Marrying him off to a 4-year-old. I hate that. Kind of wish there was somebody a little bit older, but they marry them off very young in this game. All right, 21-year-old. And she has no alliances. That's where the alliances run out. We got Sarah with the chieftain. Also, we have a dwarf baby in jail with 79 bowmen. 75 bowmen and 4 champions. And his heir is a 3-year-old. Oh, that is a hot mess. Yeah, that would not be my choice. Let's see. Does it show? Let's see what relevance gives us. Does anybody have a claim? Because that's the. Oh, shoot. What do we got going now? Oh. I push aside the sheets to lay down and find a little scroll listing my bolts or someone to enter my chambers unnoticed. A chill runs down my spine as I carefully unroll the thick parchment. My winsome treasure, lord of my heart, I can keep my feelings secret no longer. From this day on, I will do everything in my power to prove my loyal affections. We will see each other soon. Until then, dream of me, my love. Eternally yours, Freydis. Freydis isn't married. Freydis is not married. She is my courtier. I absolutely could make her my concubine, but she wouldn't produce any children. But she might end up being my lover. I think that's a bad thing. You can't really take a lover. It's a bad thing for piety. I don't know what they call it, piety in this. Yeah. They don't. I think that's actually frowned upon, of having sex outside of your concubines or your wife. Let me. Where there is a place to look that up. Let me put you here. Where do I find? Oh, I know where it's going to be. It is under my Norse culture. I thought it was under here. No, it's possibly under my religion. No, that's not religion. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Marriage type, consorts and conscious divorce always allowed. Cousin marriage is okay. You can legitimize your bastard. Same-sex relations is criminal. Deviancy, female adultery, male adultery is criminal. So, yeah, no, we definitely don't want to do that. It is a nice thought, but we are not doing that. Because we may get away with it. Why is the baby in jail? The baby is probably in jail because there was a war and he was captured. Babies in jail is very much a thing in this game. A lot of babies in jail, a lot of baby murder too, because you can murder the babies in jail. And I have done that and gotten, like, on a crusade for the Catholic Church, going over to to foreign lands that don't share that faith, and especially with the Reconquista of Spain. And yeah, murdering babies is a really good way to destabilize that stuff, because it taking out heirs, so you have a bunch of people that are essentially the next in line to inherit, that have all different feelings about each other. It is a very, very good way to destabilize an area, is to kill the heirs. Also to get rid of any claims that somebody might have. So yeah, we do ancestor worship, human sacrifice, and warmongering. Here are our holy sites. All right. So, you do not want to do something criminal unless there is a really, really good way to do it, like murdering people. The reason why is that it becomes your secret, and your secrets. So you've got hostile schemes, or no, hooks and secrets. Here we go. These are all the hooks I have on other people, that I can use them to make them do things they don't want to. There's, that little baby that I got this is my grandson. Let's see. These are my children. You always have a hook on your children. But these are your secrets that you learn, the hooks on you that other people have, and your secrets that, if they are exposed, can be used as a hook. Or worse, someone could try and throw you in jail, especially if you have a liege. So yeah, this is not a good thing. I could make her my concubine, but I'd rather have that space reserved for somebody who can produce some glorious babies. And she is too old at 52 to be doing that. And on top of that, she does have the pretty. Not beautiful, but she does have the pretty. But she's also lustful. She's not that great. So I'm going to say, let's not sleep with her. That, sir, is the road to ruin. All right. So this is really killing me here. Where were we? We were getting my son a Goyle. There we go. All right. Making sure that we were doing the right one. Oh yeah, you don't want lover's pox. I have had so many times when there's been like, oh, she's perfect. Look at her score. Her stats are amazing. She has inheritable traits I need. She has 2 out of the 3 inheritable traits I need. Oh my God, she's perfect. And she has lover's pox. This is bad. Venereal diseases are never a good thing. I guess we could marry for an alliance. But it's not going to be my alliance for very long. What's the best way to go through this? I think maybe let's see if we got any people up here with daughters. That's me. That's me. That's me. Didn't I get some hooks? No, there wasn't a hook on anybody. All right. There was the Kingdom of Alba. That's the guy that I had in jail. Oh, look at all the daughters. But she's married. Oh. Is that what I'm seeing here? She was married. His daughter was married to his father. Whoa! Okay. All right. So, did she have any kids? Wait, why am I not seeing the daughter there? Where did she come from? He's betrothed to a 14-year-old. Of course he is. See, if I had any girls, I would murder her and make him marry her. So that would put him in our court, essentially. And all of his children, I'd murder this child too, so that their kids would be his heirs, and they would all be in my house. Who's her father? Mortimer Gurn of Ross. All right. And then her husband was, oh no, it was a different guy. All right. So there wasn't any child, daughter handing off to the father. Okay. Yeah, let's hook her up with my son. Yeah, no. He's not going to do that. And I don't have a hook to make him. It was a nice thought. So you'd be surprised sometimes how that people were like, really? You're going to let me do that? All right, what we got on Ross? Okay, that was this guy. Okay, that was the one with his daughter. This daughter? Okay, she's already betrothed. See, if I hadn't already married to that girl, I probably could have married her. And then murdered her. I could have married her and murdered her and gotten in there. Should I do that? Should I divorce that wife that I just married? Marry her, murder her, and then essentially become her husband. And she owns Ross. That's how I would get Ross. Murder him and her. Should I do that, Nick? That's a hell of a play. That would be a hell of a play. They really love the name Mortimer in this place. Another case where I wish I had a little girl. But he probably wouldn't have accepted a matrilineal marriage anyway. Certainly not for me at this point. You like that? All right, let's do that. This is just messed up on so many levels. I went and looked for a bride for my son, and ended up with a bride for myself. Is it any wonder I have 11 out of 4 holdings? All right, so here's what I'm going to do. Oh, I'm sorry, Gaida. You just didn't get pregnant fast enough. You needed to get pregnant instantly. I'm sorry. Can I just make you my concubine? No, I can't. Personal, no. I'm going to have to divorce you. All right, we're divorcing you. Oh, I hate doing this. I feel so bad. You know, he may not accept her as being, you know, not allow her to do this. This may not work at all. Okay, where's Ross? Ross. All right. So we're going to marry me to her. Oh no, he does not. Oh, I'm sorry. I should have never divorced you. Oh, they're just, why won't he accept? First off, he hates my guts. Different faith. Oh, I would have to convert. It would be a lot easier to convert to Catholicism, but it's still it's got its downsides. Like, we could not pull this off. Oh, I can't abduct her. And here's the thing: is this has to work before she has a. Oh, she does have a baby. God dang it! I have to kill her and the baby. I'd have to murder both. I can't change my focus to. I think that we're gonna have to abandon this idea. That sucks. It was great. It was a genius move, except for that one little thing of he's Catholic and I'm not. Oh, this is going to be difficult because we're going to have to like get all these Catholics we have to convert. That is going to be really hard. All right, let's go back to, let's give up. Where's my girl? Will she marry me again? Can I make her a concubine? I could marry her again. And I lose points again for marrying her back. Ugh. And she hates me now. Yeah, wives really hate it when you like divorce them and then get turned down by somebody else and then come back and ask to be married again. Just no, nothing has changed because we haven't run this. No, we don't want to do that. We just wasted a lot of prestige points doing that move. All right. Oh no, we were getting my son a wife. That was how this all started. He's still not married. Let's just get him somebody. God, what do I do? To marry him to a nice old lady. No, I'm not gonna do that. Diplomacy, martial, stewardship, sum of all skills. I guess. I mean, if we're gonna do it, then we really should just do inheritable because I mean we've got some pretty good. We've got some pretty good. And how old am I? I've got 52. I got another at least 10 years. Got some pretty good alliances right now. I don't really need another one. I mean, yes, you can have too many friends, but I think that I want to get some. God, I really wish that that giant was still there. Because I would love to just breed a whole army of giants. No way. No fertile giants. Bummer. All right. Yeah, was that girl with a bright giant? Oh, that would have been perfect. This is exactly who I would have wanted. Yeah, fecund is fertility plus 50%. Yeah, that's not a good idea. I would rather have beautiful because that actually works towards the whole thing of the strengthening the bloodline. It's putting more of that. What we really need is we need somebody who is a genius. She's hale and quick. We could get two for the price of one. She is a baby, still making babies. Pretty good. Daria? Oh, we're marrying her just because she's Daria. La, 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 la. All right. That costs him some fame, but him, not me. Is that what I want? Yeah, I want that. She's married. He's not. God, more issues. But he's only 19. We've got some time maybe to see who gets born. All right. So I have to go to the bathroom. I will be back. Stand by on a break. We'll be back. All right, we're back. And I have changed the volume of the game to come through my speakers. So hopefully you might hear some of it. Oop. Home. All right, so I realized as I'd walked away that I had not dealt with, by the way, I'm eating. I apologize for the mouthy sounds. But I realized we had never dealt with this situation down here. So if you look here, they're all Anglo-Saxon and Catholic. I am very much neither. This is going to be a problem. So here's what we want to do is we need to put somebody on this throne that is Catholic. And then not on the throne, but the head of this county, because I own the duchy. We want to put somebody here. Sorry. Yeah, we want to put somebody in this county here, each of these 3 counties, who are who is a member of the Catholic religion, but not super zealous. And why are you? Who are you? And why are you there? And then we want to convert them, but they will not probably convert easily because it is Catholicism. What we want to do is have a hook on them and make them do it. So here's what we're going to do. Let's see if I do do I have anybody in my court who is Catholic? No. Oh, we have one champion who is Catholic. He's got terrible stats. Does he have a kid? Does he have a wife? He does not have a wife. Do we have a spouse that we can marry him off to who's Norse? Yes, we do. We got some girls. All awesome. And I don't necessarily want inheritable. We just want him fertile. He is a strapping 27-year-old. There is somebody with the content and deceitful. We got some very nice girls in court that I can marry him off to with some pretty good stats. Oh yeah, she is not bad at all. Here's what you do. This will take also, but it'll make him independent. God, I gotta get this kingship that's a problem. Not having a kingship is very much an issue right now. We can't find it. Oh, I could create a new kingdom title. I need a lot more realms. I need to be illustrious. I gotta get this king title. I am hamstrung until I do that. Because if I give him that duchy, if you look at these titles, if I granted him the Jarldom, this Jarldom of, where is it? This one, yeah. Which would be these three, right? I grant him these three and give him the Jarldom. He will be independent. He will essentially be a like if I go like here, Max Seagart becomes independent due to their rank now equaling ours. That is a problem. I want him to stay my vassal. I want him under my control. I cannot do that until I am one title level above him, which would be king. Which is why I gotta get it's also why I can't get rid of any of these. I've got to get this kingdom here. And I got to do it sooner rather than later. Oh. Oh, yeah. All right. Since that's my son. Did my wife accept me back? Yeah, she did. And she likes me a very little bit. We've had a tough relationship. But we grew. We grew apart and then we grew together. So yeah, not much I can do. Let's see how my sways are doing. My sway is doing. Oop. I'm passing through the castle gardens. for a morning walk when a soft breeze carries the voices of Daria and Mel Fortag to my ear. The two courtiers are talking to each other in a secluded spot nearby, frequently glancing around, making sure no one is listening. While it's hard for me to make out most of their words from a distance, it is clear their discussion relates to Chieftain Ketil, who is my spy master. I will have them bound and delivered to Ketil, which he would love me for that, and he needs to love me because your spy master has to love you, because that's a bad thing when your spy master doesn't like you. He's not crazy about me. She only barely tolerates me. If only I could get a little closer. I avoid detection, only 83% chance of that as an intrigue challenge. I must know what they're hiding, whatever the cost. I would gain 32 dread, but I have a 65% torture the information out of Daria. And I might have a 34% chance of never getting anything or walking away and I lose 10 dread. That would be bad. So I could do that. It imprisons both of them. Is there a reason why I might want to imprison both of them? I could imprison her and make her and make her convert. But I'm not too worried about her conversion. I could convert him too. I could make both of them convert, but it would cost me quite a bit of points in their liking me. And I would get a lot of points out of my spy master. 15 points, not much. Now, I only have an 83% chance to avoid detection now, but one of the things you can do to cheese this game a little bit, so I can switch my wife to court intrigue. She has fairly good court intrigue, not great, but well enough. She gives me an extra 5 points. Was that? Yeah, she gives me an extra 5 points now. Now I have 100% chance to avoid detection. So, do I want to know what they're talking about, or do I want to have them delivered? Do I want to go there for the bird in the hand that I would get both of their conversions, probably hooks on both of them, and I get extra love from my spy master, which is always a good thing. Even though I think I could find out what the detection is, it's probably a secret of some kind. And if it is a secret, it depends on who that secret's about. But there's a chance that it's about somebody I don't really care about, like another courtier. I don't necessarily. Sorry for the mouthy sounds. I don't necessarily want or need a hook on him. I don't think. I think the right decision here is to kill 3 birds with 1 stone. Raise my spy master's opinion of me and get both of them to convert. All right. So that is done. Now we go into our prisoners. Wait. Where'd they go? They should be. It said make them my prisoners, right? Did I read that wrong? Oh, he imprisoned them. Oh, crap. Well, still, I don't know if I would have traded it just for that 15, but Yeah. Well, it's not a total loss. Oop. Start this back up. How much longer for this? 9 months. Just in time for you to get pregnant with babies. Lots of beautiful babies. We need some girl babies in my line with your traits. Your genetics. My name. We need that. Oh, I'm getting killed with my income. Look at this. I'm getting no money from my domains. I've got 11 domains and I'm getting not a penny out of them. I've got to solve this problem. All right, let's pick this up. Let's hope nobody calls me to war. Please, please, please. Nobody call me to war. I don't want to go to war. And the answer to your question is wonton soup. Mm-mm. Cool. He got swayed. Excellent. He still hates me, just not as much. Oop, what happened here? Oh, he's going to ransom them. I gave them to you. Does he now have 2 hooks on me? No. I guess he just gave them back to me. Oh, yeah. Of course they're disabled. The buildings that give me benefits because they're low control in the counties. Oh, I haven't ever. Oh, I can negotiate alliances? Yeah, I want an alliance. Oh, he's already. That's my brother, by the way. Snake in the Eye of Skjalland. Finland, absolutely. He's already. Westmoreland. That's my other brother, Ube. Yep. Gonna accept all those alliances. All right. We never had the election in Alba. For the title heir. For the kingdom of. Oh, this is for the kingdom of Alba. Oh. Oh, I have to make the electors. I have to get. Oh. Yeah, they all hate me. No, here I am and nobody wants me. Well, at least somebody wants my son. Oh, I need to get a lot more hooks, dude. Look at all this. I need hooks. And I need it bad. I can use this hook on him to force the vote for me. I want the candidate to be. How do I make a candidate? Oh, there we go. Am I not a candidate? How can I not be a candidate? See, I've never done this before. But I don't want to do this now because it's only for the next 5 years, and we need to make some hooks and a lot of them. Oh, this guy. I kicked your ass. I kicked your ass. I kicked your ass. I kicked all of their asses. And and this guy was going to be really hard to convince. Why are none of my kids there? I don't understand this enough. I'm going to have to read up on this. Because my sons are not part of this. Oh, he sounds like a dream. Arbitrary, sadistic, arrogant, and rowdy. Yeah, I don't know enough about this succession thing. Yeah, all these titles are going to get lost on the succession. Lose 10 titles because they're all going to go to my other sons. I could murder some of my sons. That would take care of that problem. But I don't understand why none of my kids are up there, that I can't nominate any of my children, and I'm not up there. Is it because I'm not the right house? No, they've got multiple houses there. I'm assuming it means that I can still take the kingdom. I just seize it. Oh, you're going to take off? All right, 841. Okay. Yeah, fine. Oh, this system is so freaking weird. But I know that I can kick their ass. Okay, we got alliance. Oh, the tribes, they love me. When I get this, the hounds of hell will be opened up. Oh, my mother died. And of course, the enemies are this guy who looks like my son but isn't my son. Jarl Reinhafson of Vastergotland. More alliances being formed. So many alliances. Oh God. Look at that's all my look at all of my alliances. Oh my God. All right. So there is a war between that guy and somebody else. Where is it? It is for the chiefdom of Vingelmark. Oh, it's right here. It's not too bad. I have to truck across the world to get to it. All right. We're defending. Oh, this asshole is. No, that's not me. That's somebody else. He wants me to help him with these two. They have 2,500 soldiers in total. Yeah, you're underpowered to say the least. All right, but you're coming with me when I call my war, Bubba. All right, where are you? Yeah, I'll accept. I love war. Where am I going to? Oh, Vesterfold. My neighbors. Awesome. They're going to love me for this. Oop. Where is the chiefdom of Vingelmolk? Oh, it's Oslo, Norway. All right. See it done. Oh, no. What the fuck? You're going to kick his ass. I'm going to say yes, but you're going to kick his ass. So you don't need me. Sure. Now I want to go and I want you, my friend, to fabricate a claim on Carrick. First rule getting off a boat, make sure you know exactly what's there before you get off that boat. Because bad shit can happen. Oh. Let me give you a hand there. Run to me, run to me. Ooh, we might be in trouble. Why don't you run back to me now? I'm fighting for you. I am fighting for you. Really? You're going to do this to me? How typical is that? They like, oh yeah, no, I need your help. Come on over. It's like, oh, all right. Help me, I'm being chased. And they just keep running past you and then the guy kicks your ass. Oh, Mayor Asburn passed away. I can no longer sway him. Probably in this battle. He probably had his head ripped off. All right, how far am I going? All the way back there. How did he die? He died, was slain in battle. Thank you very much. All right, so you just got one of my counselors, I think. Wasn't he one of my... Nope. But still, he was one of my more powerful vassals. Thanks for being an assholes about that. Appreciate it. Yeah. Oh, are they coming after you now? Oh, are you running? Dicks. Well, there's nothing I can do now because I am in the retreat mode. I am being raided on top of that. You know what? I'm trying not to hold this personally. I really am. Oh, we got a new dude. Oh, yes. Hallelujah. Look at that. 25. It takes her 3 months to do something. It took the other guy 18 months to do. Yes. We are going to have claims on everything. Sacking of Lothian. Oh, the king stripped me? Yeah, you're done for, dude. I am coming for you. I have got to start. I'm sorry, dude. I got to take care of this. Unfortunately, I am... How much do I have? Anything that's unraised? I have 4 unraised soldiers. This is going to come back to bite me. Oh, I should have just gone raiding. I forget that I'm a Viking. Where do you think you're going? You know what? No, I'm really no. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm not fighting your stupid wars for you. I'm already involved in 2 wars and I'm fighting raiders. I'm going to beat you in this one. It looks like I'm not, but I'm going to beat you. And come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, am I not going to beat you? Yeah, I'm just a few too short. Yeah, shit. And every reason to beat you as well. All right. Well, my stupid freaking allies. This is the downside of having too many allies, is that they drag you into too many fucking wars. Nick. Yeah, I'm going to have to read up on this. Yeah, okay, I know about that. And oh, I got my available perk that I gotta use. Yep, I'm gonna do that. I have to read up on this election thing that I do not have in I have not played in, was it 1080 1056 or 1086 for the Kingdom of Alba. I am going to have to figure out about this election tier and why none of my sons show up. What's the best way to, angle this so that it's best for me. Fuck that guy. That guy's not gonna win. But I'm gonna have to get hooks and start swaying the shit out of these people very quickly. So yeah, see, he could put himself up as a candidate. I don't understand how he can put himself up as a candidate, but I can't put myself or my son up as a candidate. This doesn't make any sense to me. All right, so I'm going to have to do some research on it, and we will figure this out when we get back. We will do this again probably next week. Oh, yes, you can get married. And you will, my dear son. You will, Godfried. You will be married. All right. Talk to you later. Bye. Oh, wait. I had that banner on. Oops, forgot about that. Talk to everybody. Whoever is watching, thank you so much. Game Hounds Vids viewers. I don't know who's in the chat room, but thank you. And yeah, this 860 something start with Ivar the Boneless is very interesting because there's this whole Kingdom of Alba election thing that I have not encountered. So we will do that sometime soon. By next week, I will know all about it. So have a good night, everyone.